Hey guys, it's Tori. Welcome to my channel, or welcome if you're new. So in today's video, I'm going to walk you through sublimating a tumbler in a convection toaster oven. So we're going to head on over to Canva, and you can use the free edition for this. We're going to go over here to custom, and we're going to change the pixels to inches. So I'm going to use a 20-ounce skinny straight tumbler, and the dimensions for that will be 8.6 by 9.6, and we're going to hit create new design. I also want to tell you about these tumblers that I have, that I use, that are awesome, but we're going to just wait until we get to sublimating the tumbler. This is the image that I want to use. We need to rotate it, and the reason we're rotating it is because we want to print as a portrait, and the reason being is because a portrait is longer and it'll be able to wrap around the tumbler. So we're going to go ahead and just kind of stretch this out to make it fit this dimension. And the next thing we need to do is go up here to flip and do flip horizontal, and the reason we're doing that is because when you apply it to the sublimation tumbler, it needs to be mirrored. And we're going to go over here and hit share and then download. And I'm going to change the file type to a PDF print, which is best for printing. And we're just going to download it to our desktop. The next step is to open your PDF, and we're going to hit print. We're going to go ahead and change this to the Epson. You want to make sure that it's at actual size. Change it to portrait. And then we're going to go over to properties. And I'm going to use a legal sublimation paper. It's actually Hippo sublimation paper. And you want to make sure the paper type is premium presentation, quality is high. And I always make sure that this is all unchecked. Next, we're going to go more options. And then you want to definitely make sure that the rotate, high speed, and the mirror are not checked. Next, we're going to hit advanced. And I'm on the color controls. Color mode is Adobe RGB, gamma is 2.2. And then you'll just adjust your color controls to your liking. And we're going to hit OK and OK. And we're going to send it to the printer. So Eucerin hooked me up with some sublimation tumblers, which just happen to be one of my favorite brands. They have a smooth polymer coated surface, which makes it easy to sublimate, and it also keeps your beverages cold or hot. It's double layered, vacuum insulated, food grade, 304 stainless steel tumbler. They also have a push button lid to avoid leaks. All of the tumblers come with really nice white packaging box, which makes it perfect to give gifts. Gray ribbon, silicone that you place right here at the bottom, stainless steel straw, and also a brush sublimation paper and shrink wrap. So I just love that this kit comes with everything that you need, and it also works great, so it's one of my favorites. So anyway, we're gonna go ahead and sublimate with this today, so let's get started. The first thing you want to do is clean the sublimation tumbler, and we're going to use rubbing alcohol to do that. We're going to take the lid off, set it aside, and then as far as the silicone rubber pad, we put on once we're done sublimating, so we're going to set that aside as well. So we're just going to take some rubbing alcohol and put a little bit on a paper towel. And you want to clean the entire tumbler as well as you can on the outside. And that is because a lot of times there's debris on here that you just don't see. And once you sublimate, it is permanent. So if you have any debris or anything that you didn't see, it will show up and it will stay. Next, we want to dry this. And here is the image. It just came off the sublimation printer. And I'm going to go ahead and just cut off one side of the excess. So when we place this on the tumbler, you want to make sure that you place this with right side up. And what I like to do is just line it up. And there was one side, this side was cut perfectly so you see the yellow. And then this side should be bigger So I'm going to place that on top, and then you'll just see the yellow. You won't see the white. So we want to line this up so it's even down here and also on the top. So let me just kind of place this towards me. And the key to this is making sure that when you pull the sublimation paper, that it is very tight, because you want it to be as pressed down as possible onto the sublimation tumbler. So let's go ahead and tape this. Okay. And next thing is tape. I'm going to tape the top and the bottom. So let's go ahead and we'll start with the bottom. I'm just going to take some tape here and fold it down just like so. And I'm going to do that just going around it. Okay. And I'm going to come back. I'm not done, but it's a good start. And then we're going to go ahead and bend this over. Just kind of fold this over, and we're going to do the same thing on this side. So we're just going to place some, this is heat resistant tape as well. Okay. Another thing I like to do is I love using the thick heat resistant tape. I just kind of place it just like this, and then I fold it over. And I'm just going to do that all the way around. Okay, now we're going to go back to this side and do the exact same thing. Okay, so it'll be just like this and just like this. And now we are ready to place it inside the shrink wrap. We're just going to place this right over here. So just like so. And then I'm going to get the heat gun and we're going to go ahead and shrink it. So when I do this, I just try to get as many of the bubbles out so it looks smooth. So now this is all ready. We're going to place this in the convection toaster oven. But before we do that, I recommend preheating the convection toaster oven for at least 15 minutes. So let's go ahead and get that started. So you definitely need to wear heat resistant gloves because this gets very hot. This has preheated for 15 minutes at 400. You also want to make sure to place parchment paper underneath the tumbler because the shrink wrap melts and you rather it melt on the parchment paper than on the rack. So we're going to sublimate this for 3 minutes and then rotate it and do it for another 3 minutes. Okay, so it's been 3 minutes. We're going to go ahead, open it, and rotate it and do 3 more minutes. We're going to go ahead, turn this off, and we're going to take it out. And let's go ahead and open it. So now that it's dry, the very last step is taking the silicone rubber, and we're just going to take this off. It's adhesive, and we're just going to apply it right here in the center. And that is it. So I think it turned out awesome. What do you guys think? So I hope you enjoyed my tutorial today. I hope I answered all your guys' questions. And if you don't already subscribe, make sure to hit the subscribe button, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching. Bye.